Well, well, this is it, folks. The playoffs. 3 games coming up today. Everything went as I pretty much expected yesterday. There were no upsets for me, no surprises for me. All the people I thought were going to win, the teams I thought were going to win, they won. So, no surprises for me at all. Today, got the Bills and the Dolphins going on right now. I don't see the Dolphins having a chance against the Bills today at all. So that's in the bag for the Bills. The Giants and the Vikings game is interesting. At first glance, I had said, the Giants will beat them, and they can beat them, but I'm just not sure at home. I don't see the Vikings laying an egg against the Giants at home. So that's what's making it kind of tough and tricky to pick. The Vikings at home. I know the Giants can beat them. They're capable of beating them, especially the way they've been playing lately. But at home, I don't know. It's hard to say. Vikings defense has been bad, but in the playoffs at home, if you can't get up for that, then you can't get up for anything. So I think the Vikings edged them out by a field goal. But disclaimer, this is not gambling advice. It's just what I see. I can see the Vikings edging them out at home by a field goal. But the Giants are definitely capable of beating them. I'm just not sure they get it done on the road against the Vikings. I don't know if they will. I can't see them stinking it up that bad that they will lose at home. But again, the Giants are more than capable. The other game, Bengals and the Ravens. That's another one. Just like the Dolphins and Bills, I don't see Ravens beating the Bengals, especially without Lamar Jackson. I think they would have a hard time even with Lamar Jackson, but without him, I say it's virtually impossible. Yeah, the Bengals are just too good. The Bengals quarterback is too good. They're well coached, and they're pretty much disciplined on defense. And they have playoff experience, and they show up in the big games and the brightest moments. So I picked the Bengals to beat the Ravens pretty easily. Yeah, that's my pick. And Dallas and the Bucks, they play tomorrow. That's another one that's tricky because Dallas is on the road against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and so you never know which Cowboy team is going to show up. But they are built to play and win on the road. It's just a matter of which team is going to show up. And Tom Brady's going to show up for the playoffs. So, but the key to that game, I feel like if the Cowboys can lock down Mike Evans, they'll beat the Bucks. Because right now, Mike Evans is Tom Brady's new Gronk. You know what I'm saying? He's just chucking it up there. And all Mike Evans has to do is get behind the defense and bam, it's a touchdown. So if Dallas can stop that, they can win. But if they can't, it'll be a long day. And Dallas haven't been able to get pressure on the Cowboys. The Cowboys haven't been able to get pressure on the quarterback in their games. They have Micah Parsons. He was looking like a stud early in the career, but then they wanted to start moving him around, dropping him back in coverage, doing all kind of other crazy stuff instead of just letting him do what he do. So I think it's kind of spreading them out then. So that may pay dividends in the long run, but for this season, I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that with him. They don't really have the luxury to move him around like that because the way they're built. They need help in the secondary, and it needs to be a real cornerback, not not a pass rusher. So I think that's a weakness in that defense, and it's probably gonna show itself, later on in the playoffs if they can get past Tampa Bay. But for tomorrow, I believe they can beat them. It'll be by probably 4 points or less. But if they don't, I won't be surprised, honestly, because Tom Brady's definitely going to show up. They're going to have to beat the Bucs. They're not going to give it to them. So this game could go either way. I know Dallas is capable, but I don't really feel comfortable picking the Cowboys over the Buccaneers on the road in the playoffs. I don't really feel comfortable. Matter of fact, I almost hope they do lose, so maybe they'll get some new coaches, head coach, offense coordinator, the whole nine. But I don't think Dak is going nowhere. I don't think he should go anywhere. I think a better coach team we'll see a drastic improvement in Dak because his history has not been turning the ball over and throwing interceptions. This is something new, so I think it's more of an anomaly than the norm. And he's been in the league for almost 7-8 seasons. So I don't know why the critics and commentators are acting like this is a normal thing when it's not. I mean, if the Lakers or some team Anthony Davis has a great shooting year, they say it's an anomaly, but when somebody has one bad season, like Dak has one bad season, that's supposed to be the norm. Like, that's crazy. So I almost hope they do lose tomorrow, just so they'll make some changes. But they're definitely, capable of winning the game. They're built to win on the road. So I'm picking the Cowboys by 4. I'm not counting Tom Brady out, but I'm picking the Cowboys by 4, reluctantly, tentatively. Like I said, if the Bucs do win, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. It's hard to pick the Cowboys on the road against Tom Brady. Even though the team hasn't looked that good this year, they look good when it counts. Tom Brady shows up when it counts. This is his moment. So, like I said, the Cowboys are built to win on the road. So if they win, they're going to have to beat them. They're going to have to play 4 quarters. No doubt. So that's my picks. Again, disclaimer, this is not gambling advice, but picking Dallas by 4 points or less. But again, I won't be surprised if it go either way. But that's my picks for the rest of the playoffs. Like I said, I didn't expect any surprises yesterday, so I didn't even make any predictions or anything for yesterday per se. I have made a video previously about who I think will go far in the playoffs. So if you haven't seen it, go back and catch that video. But for now, this is my take. Adam G. Peace. God bless. Until next time. If you got any value from this video at all, please like, share, and subscribe. Adam G. I'm out.